Hey guys, it's your girl Alexi, and this is Red Carpet Fly Go-Getta podcast, where we interview entertainment professionals here in Hollywood. Today, I'm interviewing J-SUNN, Compton rapper who is known for his explosive delivery and complexity in his music. His music has an up-tempo, feel-good style that makes you want to move. He has opened for artists such as RBX and Mac 10, and welcome, J-SUNN.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing blessed today.
So let's just get into it. How did you get into the music industry?
I grew up watching like Michael Jackson, Lil Wayne. Just got really, really inspired. So those type of artists like inspire me and just made me want to try it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, it's good that you brought up your influences, and it's very eclectic. Tell me, how do you, because you said one of your influencers was like Madonna and Mariah Carey. How do you incorporate those kind of influences into your music?
Vocally, I like Mariah Carey. I like Madonna. She's really talented as far as like dance and vocals as well. But I just like I grew up listening to Madonna, Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey. My family played it around the house, so I just pretty much got an ear for it. So with that said and done, I just started writing. Started writing and just got a drive for it and just love it.
Now, tell me how you got the name J-SUNN.
My real name is Jameson, so my family started calling me J-SUNN for short, so it went well. And J-SUNN stands for like the rise, like I'm on the rise, like the sun.
Okay, yeah, because I see that. Now, tell me a little bit. You used to be a part of a group, correct?
Yes.
Talk to me about like how that group came about, and then how you guys like split up and you started doing your own thing.
Our group came about. I stayed at a talent house. It was like a group of talented kids learning how to do music, dance, theatrical, whatever. And they formed us. It was a guy named T Smooth who was actually Cat from Sign of the Times. Cat is a princess dancer, musician, and he actually formed the group. Put me in it. I was rapping, dancing. And we lasted for about 2 or 3 years. We had a good run, but everybody separated for various reasons.
Okay. So you have this like musical background. Are you the only kind of musician or like artist in your family?
No, I have a brother that he can rap. I have a sister that can sing. It runs in my family.
Okay. Now you opened for Mac 10. Tell me, how did that happen? And like just a little bit, like how was it? How was the experience?
Opening for Mac 10 was a blessing. Actually, I got to talk to him, and he was telling me to keep doing my thing and stuff. So that experience was really, really, really good. It was monumental. It was a big one for somebody that's great like that.
How did it come about, that opportunity? Because not everyone can open up for Mac 10.
It was through a hookup. I got a hookup, and they gave me the opportunity, and I was able to like deliver. So it was a good situation. Now
it seems like you have a lot of hookups, and you know a lot of people in the industry. How did you get all these connects?
Various relationships, building relationships, and just trust. So a lot of people trust me, and I always show up when it's time.
Now, how important is building relationships in Hollywood and in the music industry?
Oh, it's very important. One thing I've learned is keep a solid word, keep a solid foundation, keep things going. Don't be rocky. If you say something, do it. And people, they tend to jail you on that. You know what I mean? But they hold you to it too as well.
Now, do you get that like reciprocity? Like you keep your word, but do the people that you work with keep their word? Because I've noticed that. I don't know if it's LA or if it's just entertainment industry. People tend to be flaky.
That's entertainment business. A lot of people, you always come through on your half. So therefore, you won't have nothing to fall back on you. But if they don't come through on their half, then you're dealing with. You know what I mean? It identifies itself. So.
Now, you have a new music video called Vibin. And I just want to talk a little bit about how you came up with that song and how you came up with the vision for the video. Because the video is cool, and I definitely have some questions about the video. But tell me your thought behind the music and the video.
Vibin is a fun song. It's more of a party song. Okay. It's some people like have different things. Some people might want to smoke, or some people might want to. They have different things that they want to do to get in the vibe, to get in the mood. So it's more of a moody song. It's about your mood, your vibe, whatever you're feeling, you know what I mean? So I made it fun and more of a party song.
Okay, and the concept for the video, because I know the video is out and people can see it on YouTube. How did you come up with the concept for the video? And did you come up with those two things at the same time?
I wrote the song first, came up with the video later, but the concept is pretty much just a party. It's just a party feel. It makes you feel good. Makes you cut that on and get into chill mode and just get into a good vibe, get into a good relaxation.
Okay. Now, you have a lyric in there that you say you mix the purple and pink. Okay, for people who just don't know, what is the purple and the pink, and what happens when you combine it?
Oh man, you'll get lifted. Purple and pink is it's a drink. It's a drink. It's like mixing promethazine in with a Credible Hawk or something like that. But it's just a drink, and it just takes you to another level.
Okay. And what is the best party you've ever been to? Since this is a party song and it's about like just vibing out and chilling and just having a good time, what is the best party you've been to, and why was that a best party?
The best part I've been to was at the Playboy Mansion when Hugh Hefner was alive.
Okay.
I've been there, and it was a hell of an experience for sure. It was definitely a great experience. But I got to meet a lot of people and just be in that field, in that type of environment, that type of vibe.
Now, how did you get invited to the Playboy Mansion? Because not everyone gets invited to that.
It was a private invitation I got through a mutual friend, but it was a hell of an experience for sure. I remember that like yesterday.
Now, is the Playboy Mansion everything that people say it is to be, or do people like exaggerate the experience? Because we all know about the grotto and all that kind of stuff.
It's no exaggeration. It's definitely there. Everything you want to see is there for sure.
What about the birds? I know he has like a lot of birds, or like it's kind of
He has like it looked like a zoo. He has like flamingos, different kinds of birds, very exotic birds. They're very nice situation. Yeah.
So did you ever try to like pick up on one of the Playboy bunnies? Or is that like a thing that you can't do? You can't talk to the Playboy bunnies?
I wasn't trying to pick up on nobody. I was really trying to network on music things and stuff like that, so I didn't really focus on them. But they was there though.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you got beautiful women walking around in almost nothing, and you didn't try to say nothing to them?
I wasn't focused on that, and I was being watched. So, no, I didn't say nothing to him.
Okay. Now, how do you have to be high to listen to Vibin, or to be in that kind of mode that you are depicting on the video? Do you have to be high now?
No, you don't have to be high. You could just be chilling. You could chill. You could recollect. You can do different things. You can watch something that make you want to get in the mood. You can just do anything, not just necessarily be high, but it's just it's a mooding type of song. So you could just be a feeling that you have to make you want to play that.
Okay. So is that the message that you want people to take away from the song? Like, what is the overall feeling that you want people, when they listen to it, this is what you're trying to get through to them?
Actually, I want people to get into a vibe, get into a moment, get into a good moment. Just really feel yourself. Just feel yourself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what I want you to do. It's a good feeling.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's good feeling, good vibes, just chilling. Okay. I can get with
it.
No
negativity. All love.
Okay. What is your process when because I know you are also a songwriter, very prolific songwriter. Mm-hmm. What is your process when you are writing a song? Do you have to hear the beat first, or do you have to have the words first? What is that process like?
I can write without a beat. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you can have you can write a song, hear a beat, and it goes right with it. It's just, it can be balanced that way. But when you hear a beat, it makes it easier. I'll come up with the hook first. I'll start writing the hook structure. Make sure it rides the beat, make sure it's intact, make sure it's in form, and then I'll start writing the various lyrics for it. You know what I mean? So that's the way I pretty much do it.
Now, we've talked about this before, and you said that you make it a point to listen to your music, like in the studio, on the computer, in the car. Why do you do that?
I always try to figure out where I can get better at. Mm-hmm. So that's my thing. I'm very, 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 very pretty much hard on myself. I try to critique myself a lot. So I want to make sure, okay, can I get better right there? I want to deliver better there. I want this to sound like this. That's what I pretty much try to get better. I don't just listen to listen. I listen to see where I can get better at.
Now, the sounds are different on each of those things. Mm-hmm. See, like, I would not have known that. Mm-hmm. So when you're listening to it on like a computer, what is missing from that? Like, is it the bass that's missing? Or like, since you have a trained ear, what is it that we're missing that you want people to hear when you're hearing it on these different, platforms? Yeah.
I always rather play it like something with higher volume, something with more sound, more bass, so you can hear what's lacking in the song. When you hear it like on a phone or hear it like on a computer, it doesn't bring out what you want to hear. And then when you hear like in a car, or if you hear like on the speakers or something, you get, okay, this is naked, this is not good. You need to add this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It takes away certain sounds and adds certain sounds. That's what it does.
Now, have you ever written songs for any celebrities that we may know or any artists that we may know?
I've written songs for artists. Actually, I'm writing a song for an artist right now, a girl named Mari. It's pretty much in the works, but she's an R&B star inside of Texas. So we'll see how that works. But pretty much I'm really, really trying to get my name out there right now as far as the writing side. So not really, but I'm dabbing on it right now.
Now, what happens when you write a song for an artist and they're not feeling it? Like, how does that process work? Where they're like, "Nah, this is not what I'm trying to go for."
We got to start back from the basics. We got to come to some type of mutual agreement. So we got to make it better for them and for them. Because I want artists to put their input on it too. So we can make it 50-50. You know, I want to make sure I put my input, but this is your song, so we want to make sure you're feeling it. So we have to come to a common agreement.
So you scrap the whole thing, even though you worked so hard on this. If they're not feeling it, you just go ahead and start again from ground zero.
If I do that to my song, I'm going to do it to their song. So that's I pretty much will have to do it like that. Make sure we come collective, make sure it come out the way they want it.
How long of a process is songwriting and just making a song like Vibin?
Oh, we could do it like 2 hours.
Oh,
2
really?
hours, 3 hours, yeah.
Okay, so then I never got this. Why is it that like rappers are in the studio for hours on end and they'll be like, I'm in the studio and I don't see you till like Tuesday? Why is that?
Well, whatever's going on, you know what I mean? There could be some side stuff going on, distractions or whatnot, but I'm not here to talk about all that. I just think that some people are slower processed than other people, you know? Okay. Some people's thoughts come different. Some people have to do this to get into their vibe or their chill mode to deliver, but me, I can put all that stuff away and just go for it, you know?
Okay. Now, I wanted to ask you, what do you ultimately want to do with your career? Like, where do you see your career going? You know, is it going to be kind of like the Will Smith thing where you want to kind of get into movies too? Or is it like you kind of strictly want to stay on the songwriting and just be an artist, kind of like, I guess the dream? The dream is no longer doing music, but like he was a songwriter, then he became an artist, and then kind of went back to songwriting. What is your vision for your career?
After music, I want to get into acting. I've started off acting. I started off there first. I did acting and modeling. And I want to become entrepreneurship. I want to become more of that. I want to get back to our youth and build and have longevity and give people opportunity, you know. I want to like start like a group home as well. So that's what I'm pretty much into, giving back to our kids.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, who is your mentor? Like, who do you try to fashion your career after?
Right now, I like Usher. As far as like rap, I would have to go with I like Rick Ross. Okay. I like Rick Ross. I like Wayne. People like that. I like some of those artists. The South. I like the South music.
Now it's funny that you brought up Wayne because you know, not Ty Dolla $ign, but I don't even know his name now. It just slipped my mind. But Tyga, that's who it is. Tyga just dropped kind of like a video, a new song in, I guess, giving honor and, you know, showing respect to Lil Wayne. Yeah. Have you seen that video? I've seen it. And a lot of people are not feeling it. They're saying like he's biting. What do you think about it?
He mimicked it, but he mean well. He doesn't mean anything. He's just really trying to give him his praise, just due. So I think he did a good job. So
you didn't think he was just biting his style? You think he was actually trying to go ahead and pay homage to Lil Wayne?
I think he's trying to pay homage because that guy looked out for him a lot. He gave him opportunity, and so hey, let me show you what I feel about your opportunity. You know. Mm-hmm.
And while we're on the topic of like, you know, there's a lot of like cookie cutter kind of rappers out there. How do you feel about like the kind of sound that's in hip hop and rap today?
I'll be honest. I used to didn't like it, but I think that what I think is. It's artistic. It's still the way that people think. It's their process. So we can't strict somebody's art, if you know what I mean. Like we can't take away. Okay, that's their art still. That's still a craft. It's not just like they're going in there and doing nothing. They coming up with these ideas. They're coming up with these thoughts and putting them on their pen and papers and putting them in prolific words. So I just think that it's their way of delivering their message. So it's all artistic.
Now. Really quickly, because I know you got to go soon, but I wanted to ask you, Jermaine Dupri was talking about we've had like a bunch of female rappers come out, you know, and they all kind of have similar sounds and they talk about similar topics. And he was talking, he said that, made the statement that it's stripper rap or stripper music. What do you think about that as an artist and someone who's in the industry?
I think that we do have to get back to the basics. I do feel like it's more of a wave, it's more of a fad. And I just think that, not too many people using bars no more, and not too many people making meaning of their music. But I still think it's a talent. It's still an art. We still have to do that. But the same topics is always there. That's the thing. You have to change the topics and be more complex. Use your words. You know what I mean? So that's what I do feel like.
Okay, so I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Let the people know where they can follow you and where they can see Vibin.
Oh, you can go to YouTube, J-SUNN, J-S-U-N-N, Vibin, V-I-B-I-N. Also, you can look me up, J-SUNN, J-S-U-N-N, 2017 on Instagram. Look up Jameson Willis on Facebook. I'll be there waiting on you guys. I love the fans.
Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Make sure you follow J-SUNN on all social media platforms. And if you're an actor, actress, singer, dancer, model, or stunt person, anyone in the entertainment industry, and you want to be on the show, shoot me an email at alexi@redcarpetfly.com, and that's Alexi with ALEKSI at redcarpetfly.com, or you can DM me on Instagram at redcarpetfly. And until next time, always stay fly.